Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I wanted to talk about how to structure a swing trade. Just like anything you do in life, there's always a plan, there's a system that you can use to help you do it easier or do it more effectively. And swing trading has a structure that you can follow. It's a 3-point system. So guys, let me walk you through this 3-point system. Swing trading, for those who don't know, is when you're buying and holding a stock from anywhere from 1 day to a year. So it's like it's a mix between investing and day trading, where you're not day trading every single day, but you do hold it for a bit of a time, but not forever. So again, your 3-point system when swing trading is this. You need 3 things. You need to know before you get into any stock where, number 1, you are buying that stock. Number 2, where you will get out for a loss, which is known as your stop loss. And number 3, you need to know where you are getting out for a planned profit. So let me walk you through how you determine each one of those 3 levels and how you structure your swing trade. So when you're getting into a stock, what you typically know about it is you know the stock and you know the current price. So that's what we know about this stock right here. This is SPY, or the S&P 500 ETF. And what we know is that this stock has a history of trending well, as we can tell when we just look at the chart. We know that it's at roughly $420 today. So how are we going to structure the swing trade? Well, first we identify which way we think it's going. It is trending up, right? It's going from the bottom left to the top right. So we're going to assume that's going to continue to the upside. All right. So where am I going to buy? Well, I'm going to buy where it currently is listed. So I'm going to buy it. Let's say I'll buy it at $421. So my buy-in point, my number 1 level, is $421. Now, if I buy at $421, where in the world should my stop loss be? Well, let's take a look at this a bit more. All right, so if I come here, let's start to draw out this. All right, I know that I have support at this level here at around 404. So again, I know that I have support at 404. But again, after I draw out where my next support line is, or where the low has been in the past, I take 421 where I'm wanting to buy it, and I go down to 404. It looks like that is a 4% loss. If I'm okay with a 4% loss, then that will be my stop loss. So my stop loss will be right here at $404. So now I have the first 2 sets of criteria to structure this trade. 1, I know I'm getting in at 421. 2, I know my stop loss will be at 404. If you don't have a stop loss plan, then as the stock goes against you, you will continue to hold on to the stock, hoping and praying that it's continuing to go up. You're like, it's going to go up, and I'm going to sell it where I got in at. I'm going to break even, and I'm going to be fine. But if you hold on to stocks like that, that's called holding on to your losers, and that's going to make your losers be way larger than your winners will ever be, and you will just keep going negative. So again, a stop loss is super important. So right here, we have a stop loss at 404. Now, where is my take profit going to be? Well, look at how much it's been growing. If I look at, let's say I'm okay with holding this for a week, how long has this stock been growing for? Let's say I'm okay to hold this for 2 weeks. It grew about 4% in 2 weeks. Again, it's not always the exact same, but again, you can come in, okay, about 4%. 4% higher is going to be roughly 440. So again, I would sell at roughly 440. And so again, that means that I would buy at 421. I would have my stop loss at 440, and I mean my take profit level at 440, and I would, let's make this white. I would have my take profit around 440, and I have my stop loss at 404. Now again, that is a very simple way to structure a trade by just looking at the chart and not having any idea of what's going on. But there are different strategies that you can look at and start to use to actually place good trades. So again, that was just us basing off what we think the direction is going to be. Now, when I'm looking at this system, I have I'm going to go through 2 different strategies. The first one here is the trending band strategy, which is what this line here are on the chart. Again, you're going to buy when it gets above the green line. So again, additionally, let's say that the stock was right here and we wanted to buy in. So we're going to buy in right here. We're going to set our stop loss at the next low, and our take profit is going to be, we're going to target this yellow line because that's where it first was. So this yellow line was right here when we first got in. So again, this is what we are looking at. We're going to buy here at 340. We're going to have our stop loss at 325, and we're going to have our take profit at 405. Now that would have been our trade setup to structure this swing trade. And if we look back again, it looks like it played out well because again, that's how the trending band works. If you want a system like this, just click the first link and the description. You can actually add this indicator to your own chart as well. Now, again, that was one system that we can set up. Another one is known as a triangle breakout pattern. And so the way that that's going to work is here's roughly a good setup. So you can see here how we have a top level and then we have the highs are getting lower. If you can't really see this, this is a triangle. You can see here that a triangle is starting to form. When the triangle forms, your top is going to be your entry. So now you have your first one, your entry point. And then you have your stop loss, which is going to be at this previous low. And then your take profit is going to be the distance here, the next distance up, and so you would have had that take profit right there. All right, guys, so for those who can't see what I'm doing, if you're listening on podcast, basically a triangle breakout pattern is when you have a previous uptrend and then you form the stock into a triangle pattern, which is where you have a flat top and then the bottoms are slowly getting higher. So that kind of forms what is known as a triangle looking shape. And now you have that triangle shape and then you have that breakout. So that's a triangle breakout pattern. You also have a trend following one, which is the first one we discussed. And guys, there's basically so many different strategies you can use, but regardless of the strategy that you use, make sure you always have those 3 sets of criteria. 1, where are you buying in? 2, where will you get out for a loss if it goes against you? And 3, where are you going to take your profit at? Because if you don't know where any of those levels are, you are lost and you're going to eventually lose money. Now, a bonus factor is if you can get your loss level to be a lot lower than your take profit level, then you're going to make more, right? Because if I take 5 of these trades, I'm going to lose this much. But if I win one, I'm going to make this much. So you want to make sure you win way more than you lose. All right, guys, I hope this made sense. If you like this video, please smash the subscribe button. We're going over things like this every single week. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about how to add the trending band indicator to your chart or learn more about trend following, which is actually how we know exactly where to set up systems, right? Buy out here, stop loss here, take profit here for any stock. If you want to know that, if you want to know the statistics behind any stock, right? Your ideal trade plans, whether you want to place an options trade, a swing trade, or a long-term trade, this will tell you exactly what you need to do based on statistics. It's called the Impeccable Stock Software. It lays out everything you need to do to find the best stocks, know exactly where to buy those stocks, and it keeps you automatically updated. That is the first link in the description below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you use those 3 levels when you structure your next swing trade.